Hello, my name's Rich. Figured I'd show you my kiln that I built, how I got it set up to operate. Over here I got my controls. One here on the bottom controls the outlets in the ceiling inside for the heat. I set it for what I want it to heat up to. The control on the top is to maintain the heat that I set it at. So if I set it at 95, it'll help maintain by means of the AC Infinity. It's a DC drive, 4-inch inline. I drilled a 4-inch hole up through the top of the box. Come inside to pick up hot air off the ceiling. It expels it out into the garage. I got a 4-inch inlet at the bottom with a dryer vent louvers on the inside. It lets air come in. Got a steel insulated door. I wanted to really do it with a cart where I could wheel it in and out, but the way my garage is, I've actually had 6 inches of water in this garage because there's a creek right behind my garage, and it likes to come up in the springtime. This is the switches that control the outlets inside. The power controller that controls the heat over there, I have hooked to the top 3 switches, so I can select if I want 1, 2, or 3 to help bring up the heat. The 3 on the bottom are steady power. They're not controlled by anything. That's for the other side of the outlet, which controls the other 3 heaters inside, and I can flip on whether I want 1, 2, or 3. So if I turn all these on all at once, I got 6. I've had this box up to 180 degrees, and I don't think that I need much more than that, but I'm pretty sure I could raise it even higher than that. Inside, I painted the floor with a 2-part rubber epoxy. This wall here is 2x4. Let me unplug these fans. This wall here faces the garage. It's 2x4 studded framing with R13 insulation inside. Double foil insulation wrap, or insulation board 1-inch thick. Taped all the seams. Silicone to corners. The ceiling is 2x6 framing on 16 centers. It's got R19 in the ceiling, plywood on the top, 1-inch double foil insulated board on the inside. This wall was the existing wall of the garage. I just put the foil wrap insulation board over top of it. Same with the back wall. It was an existing wall. And then of course this wall where the door is framed out, 2x4 framing, R13 in the walls. Got my fans up here. Each one of these fans run 9 watt. They're out of a cooler. I used a regular heat lamp with the porcelain, so I know they'll handle the heat. And I like the globes over them so no dust will rest on them to flame up if it gets hot enough. These 2 go through the wall, plug into the ceiling. Like I say, one outlet, I split the outlet, half of it's on a switch, half of it's on steady power. You can see the other one's down through there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fans. The box inside here is 7 feet high, 6 feet wide, 13 feet long. As you can see, I screwed these right to the panel. Got them zip tied on the top. Got grommets going through the metal so it don't cut the wire. Everything's taped up pretty good. I'm not an expert at this. I haven't done a whole lot. I've dried 2 loads of lumber in here. I haven't dried any since I've tweaked it with these with the extra blower and stuff. Best thing I like about this AC Infinity, it's Bluetooth controlled from your phone, and you can set it so that every 2 degrees above your set temperature, it kicks on 1 speed of the fan, and the fan will go up to 10. So hopefully that'll help maintain it when I'm trying to dry it out. I try to start at 95 degrees. This is my dehumidifier that I use, just a regular household dehumidifier. The hose is still attached to it. I got a hole right here in the box. I run the hose out through the hole. There's a bucket there to catch the water so that I can monitor how much water is being drawn out. But that's it. I cut all my own lumber. I got a chainsaw sawmill. This video isn't to promote any other name brands or anything. I don't recommend one over the other. It's just something that I use. I got some maple over there. About 5 logs of cherry I've cut here. There's some pine up underneath. Got some cherry and maple up on top of the box. Get myself a little storage so I can have a little bit more room in this garage. As you can see, it's piled up pretty full. But that's my kiln. That's how it works.